and start thinking that it's something related to Companies Act, please, it's for you. Pursuant to the care, love, affection and respect from ICI Ahmedabad and my fellow friends, I hereby resolve that देश की राजधानी से मैं आई, पेपर प्रेजेंटेशन का था बहाना, पर 2 दिनों का ये साथ और दोस्ताना देख, forever friends रहने का करती हूँ पक्का वादा। केम छो गुजरात, केम छो अहमदाबाद। Now, rather than wasting time, I would now like to come back on my topic, that is corporate governance, the challenges. And of course, governance is something that as students we observe when we are sitting in our classes, when we are sitting here for the convention, when we are writing exams, and the companies are no less. Their governance is governed well by the institutions, by the regulators, and more importantly, by themselves, for themselves. Corporate governance is the application of best practices, and best practices is by compliance to law, management practices, and something to the benefit of all the stakeholders related to the corporate entity. If we talk about regulations, ownership, code of conduct, stakeholders, directors, accountability, transparency relationship, and responsibility, and that is what the framework of corporate governance is. The history of corporate governance in India can be traced right from 1956, with the introduction of Companies Act, the formation of SEBI in 92, CII coming up with voluntary code of corporate governance in 98, SEBI's Kumar Mangal umbrella property in 99, SEBI ratifying the committee and making amendments to clause 49 of the listing agreement in the year 2000, 2002, the narration of the committee, revision of clause 49 again in 2006, pursuant, and then 2008, introduction of the Companies Bill, 2011, reintroduction of the revised Companies Bill after the Southern Scandal, and 2012, again a revised Companies Bill passed partially only by the Lok Sabha. The ICSI every year has awards for excellence in corporate governance, and yes, we do have companies complying with this, and then winning it years and years and years again and again and again. Some of the companies being Hero, BSES, Tata Steel, IBP, Dr. Reddy's, Infosys. Now just taking up the case of one single company, Infosys, where we have seen N.R. Narayan Murthy as taking back again the chair at Infosys, where the company under his chairmanship was the best managed company in Asia, biggest exporters, the first to follow US accepted accounting principles before going for NASDAQ listing, championed corporate governance in India again repeatedly, and first to implement SEBI mandate, business responsibility reporting as prescribed for listing companies, and that too before it was mandated. Now, just like there's a good side to everything, there's a bad side too. We do have corporate failures. The biggest company was Satyam Shopper. We are in the Raju, coming in January 2009, suddenly we wake up and realize that our base Satyam Computers is bankrupt. And the Metas deal, that's something we cannot forget. The RBS again, the WorldCom, and the Enron. Where we have the Indian side, we do have it on the global platform. Coming to member credits, member directors failed to fulfill fiduciary duties towards its stakeholders, and wrongdoings of the top executives and the whistleblowers came into existence, and the outsourcing of external auditing. And we as auditors should understand the relevance of this. Then Satyam Computer Services in 2009, and their honesty was not something that B. Raman Raju, or should I say the team behind Satyam initially, wanted to pursue as hard as profits. Corporate governance has several challenges, like between the dominant and minority shareholders, the implementation of reform measures, real independent directors in the real sense of the term, as well as in spirit, regulatory oversight, including multiplicity of regulators, and linking of good governance to good performance, and risk assessment, mitigation, management. And something like this is very much familiar to us again when we talk about our information technology exam, and of course the information systems control and audit exam. Now coming to the conflict between the dominant and minority shareholders, all of us, in fact most of you, would be owning some cars, and some of you preferably would be owning something from Marcus Suzuki. Now, last year, this is the picture behind the, in front of the stakeholders. Now when I come to real independent directors, ask them again. Initially it was with directors. Directors saying yes as mandated by the board or no as mandated by the board unanimously, and a no was not in the real sense of the term. And now, last Wednesday, that is June 26, 2013, Satyam became Mahindra Satyam, wherein the independent directors which were roped in pursuant to the entire Satyam fiasco since 2009 took over and gave the company a revamp. The real independent directors who thought for the benefit of not just the company but even the stakeholders involved with it. And stakeholders is not just shareholders but even the investors. Even we people who wish to invest in the company with prospective ones. Now coming to regulatory oversight, including multiplicity of regulators. Initially, we had several regulators, but then every company would be complying with just some, and some companies would be complying with all. Now, to do away with this challenge of compliance and making it more difficult for every company, I would like to quote an example. FSLRC, that is the Financial Sector Legislative Reforms Commission, has recently talked of the latest creation of Unified Financial Agency, which includes SEBI, IRDA, FMC, and the PFRDA. Now, something like this can come in for corporate governance, where it includes the SEBI, the company law compliance, the RBI compliances for companies which are listed under the RBI Act, or the NBFCs, I would say. Then something like for SIG companies, all of them, a single compliance unified system can come up so that the challenge and the hindrance caused in compliance can be done away with. Not only is good governance, good performance. A very good example for you. We study, we prepare, we perform, and we pass. We have masti, we enjoy, and we don't study, and of course, we blame it twice a year. Risk assessment, management, and mitigation. We know the risks that are coming in front of us. We assess them, we manage them, and we mitigate them. For example, if I talk about friends, our core subjects, we know where we lack, we assess ourselves, and we try to mitigate those challenges, and we work towards that subject. Similarly, companies see through the challenges that are coming in front of them with respect to compliance, with respect to stakeholders, with respect to prospective investors, with respect to each and every entity that is involved with them in any possible manner, and they try to mitigate, they try to inculcate such steps and measures which actually makes them not just more profitable, but give them more reputation. Integrity and ethical behavior. Of course. Integrity, when it says it's doing the right thing and no one is watching. And then Tata is a good example of it, and some other companies have of course followed that.
Demand coming to go.
The challenge here is to bring investors, employees, hybrid customers, and my fellow participants and friends sitting here, happy society, trusted suppliers, and satisfied government and regulators, and achieving excellence. And it's time for the companies to unlock the potential that they have by complying with all possible regulations, by being a well-known company, and creating a higher value for themselves. And of course, this is done by accepting the challenges that are posed in front of them. Thank you all.
Now I would like to call upon the stage our session chairman and the past president of ICSI, one of the